All right, here we are with our friend Rob. Rob's going to show us around his garden and what he's starting up here. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, well, we've got some carambola here, or star fruit. Little sprout coming up, and everything here on the property has been planted just within the last 60 days. So everything's edible too. We've got a compost pile here. This is noni. You know that medicinal drink that's supposed to be really good for you? Well, I've never tried it, but it's supposed to taste terrible. This is a sapodilla. It's the same kind you've got, Paul. See it?
Called
Macaque? Macaque? I think that's the same one you've got. And this is an abu. Supposed to be a great fruit. I've never tried that before, so we're going to find out. And this is another sapodilla, and this one is a Alano version. It's supposed to be really prolific and fantastic. Over here we've got pomegranate. This tree has unbelievably grown really quickly. This tree was this big 2 months ago, this big around and that big, and in 2 months, look at it. It's already flowered and bloomed and had lots of little pomegranates on it, but I picked them off because you're letting the energy go back into growing the tree itself. So we just got done putting irrigation in, which I believe is really important. This is a jackfruit. It's called an Excalibur Red. It's supposed to be fantastic. I haven't had that variety. This is another jackfruit that is a MI1. Here we've got a very fast-growing mango that's, I've got these big ones at my other place, Valencia Pride, I've got on my other house several hundred of mangoes. This tree is just prolific as hell, grows quick. Check out these new little seedlings I've got. These are the chocolate puddings from across the street at Barta's. All seedlings coming out. And that right there is the sour sap. And you know, I forget what these are, and I don't know what they are, but I know they're fruit trees, so I'm going to plant them, and then whenever they get a little bigger, I'll figure out what they are. I'm going to graft them all onto the mother trees. This is a Miguel avocado. And this is a croquette avocado, which I picked all the avocados off except one. I left one on there because I want the energy to go into the tree, especially the first year or so. Passion fruit. This is the yellow passion fruit. Growing up here behind, also over here. And this is a Monroe avocado. And here we go is a Cari mango. They're, to me, I think, probably the best mango you could possibly get. They just don't get any better than Cari. In fact, I'm going to find another place on the property to squeeze another one in. This is a this is a kit mango. These kits are fantastic too. They're the end of the season. I've got these on my other house that I'm eating mangoes in October sometimes, and they can be 5 pounds, the size of that big, if you take care of them right. Here's another kit. I like them so much I put 2 of them in. So there's a second one. And look at this. This one here is a I don't know how to pronounce it, a Vijo. A Vijo Mame. Now, just this little sprout has grown in 2 weeks. Really going like crazy. Here's soursop and a beehive I'm trying to get the bees to go into, which yesterday I had some in there. And there was some in here this morning. They're just now starting to come in here. Look at the soursop. There's over 30 soursop on this tree right now. I counted them yesterday. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Look underneath there. They're just all over the place. It's fantastic. And this is a, oh yeah, another soursop. Yeah.
How old are these soursop trees?
You know, they were here probably 5 years. Come take a look at this. This is an avocado that was grown wild. And if you take a look, I'm grafting different versions of avocados trees on them. You see? I'm making this graft, another graft, and a third graft. And they're all 3 different variety of avocado trees. So we'll see which one makes it at some point. These are transplant. I brought these over from my house and my other house. These are sugar apples. And one's a red and one's a green. And I don't know which one or which yet, but they're really, come take a close look. Look at the sprouts coming out on them. It's amazing they made it. You know, usually it's difficult to transplant a tree of that size.
How did you plant that one? On purpose?
No, what happened was where I had it at the other house, it was planted too close to a shed, and so it leaned over to try to get more sunlight. So now you have to plant it the same way, or else it'll hurt it, you know. Okay, over here, another mamey. This is a Lorito mamey. It's supposed to be fantastic. I got it from Laura Groves down in Miami because they're supposed to be the real experts on these kind of mameys. Supposed to be fantastic. It's a deep red mamey and prolific. Should have lots of fruit in 4 or 5 years. Let's see, we're under construction here still. Another avocado. This is another Monroe avocado. Monroe and the Croquette, I think, are the 2 most prolific avocados we've got in this area. You know what I mean? They really produce a lot of fruit. So I've got 7 on them altogether. These right here, you see these mangoes that died? Well, you know what happened? We had a freeze here. Well, it wasn't really a freeze. It got down to 29 here. And in my haste to try to save the trees when they were just planted, I took a lot of this manure and put it around them. And it was so hot, the manure killed them. The freeze didn't. So that's the first time I ever lost trees on account of that. And also, there's another one over here. So they died from the manure, not from the cold. This is another one here I got. It's a Donny. That's early season. That's the first avocados in the spring. When you first start buying avocados here in South Florida, these are the ones that you get first. They're supposed to be fantastic. And we've all ate them probably. This is another.
What kind of mango tree is this?
This is a wild mango tree, and I'm hoping that during the summertime you're going to come over here and taste them and see should I cut the tree down or leave it, because I have no idea. But it's sure got a lot of mangoes, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I cut down that palm to make room for the light on these trees, and it fell on this, so it's kind of pushing this tree down to the ground.
So where's the stump? Is it in your neighbor's yard?
No, it's right on my side.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So this is another avocado. This is a Simmons. This is a B. They have an A and B variety of avocados. This is a B, and also is the Miguel, I believe, is a B. And whenever you have an A and a B flower at the same time, they kind of help each other out a little bit, so they produce more fruit. This is a Malay apple. I've never had one or anything about it, really, and it's supposed to be fantastic. I don't know. And this is a Valkyrie mango. It's a cross between a Valencia Pride, like that first big mango tree I showed you, and a Cary mango. And I don't know. We'll see how it works out. You know, it's supposed to be good. These are mulberry. This is, in fact, look at this. Mulberry's ready right now. There's one. This is a
looks like a Persian mulberry.
Australian variety, and they're fantastic already. They're sweet. I mean, really good. Another mulberry. This is the Peruvian. This is another Cari mango. Cari, coconuts. This is a Jaboticaba, which is a fantastic tree. Looks like grapes on the base of it in the stem. Here's another Jaboticaba over here. This one's really starting to shoot out and starting to grow. This is a Nam Doc Mai mango. You can see it's starting to see those little sprouts getting ready to come out, getting ready to grow like crazy. And then more passion fruit over here. This one is a purple, and that one over there is a red, I believe. Yeah. So
you were talking about irrigation you just put in. And
right.
Come take a quick look here. Your irrigation. Now, tell us a little bit how much water is going to come out. Yeah, these stumps on each tree.
So this valve adjusts the flow of water to each head. So you turn it down, it would be no water. Okay, or you can turn it up all the way, and it would be more water.
And how long are you going to leave them on? Does it depend on how dry it is?
Well, what I'm going to do is I measure the flow per head to see. I'd like to get 5 gallons of water on each tree a couple times a week, just as a minimum, twice a week. So whatever that takes, what I'll do is I'll take a 5-gallon bucket, stick it under each head, time it, how long does it take, and then that's how much I'll program the sprinkler, to come on. It's all automatic and digital nowadays.
All right. Anything else you want to say about your future fruit paradise here?
Grow your own, man.
All right. All right. Thanks for showing us what's growing on.
Sure.